was cycling from my flat to get to work. As I was aiming to go over the junction, the driver of a skip lorry didn't see me, didn't check his mirrors, and turned left across my path and knocked me off my bicycle with the front wheels of the lorry, and then crushed me with the back wheels of the lorry. So I was kind of dragged round the corner of the street here. And essentially I was bleeding to death. And the London Air Ambulance put me to sleep there on the road. And then I woke up several days later in hospital having had my leg amputated. I would say I was just a normal 24-year-old. Was just living in London, used to go out all the time. I was just quite an active person and did a lot of stuff and enjoyed life. What's really difficult is when you leave hospital or you're back in places that are familiar to you, but your body's completely changed and you haven't been equipped yet to understand how you deal with certain situations. That's very difficult because you're reminded of what you were able to do. I think sometimes people think, okay, well, you're up and walking now and that's you recovered. And actually there's lots of challenges which often aren't seen. The biggest thing that being able to access financial support for me has been being able to afford a good prosthetic leg, because they're incredibly expensive. I know that the leg that I got initially from the NHS I used to fall over with all the time. I had the constant bruises. My life would be much, much, much worse had I not been able to get redress. Claiming after you've been horribly injured is not about just getting a huge payout and then that's it, done. That's not what people are after. The way it's calculated is to get injured people's lives as close as possible to what their life was like before, and to give them the financial support to make sure they can look after themselves. In a modern, just and fair society, the law helps put the lives of ordinary people who are victims of negligence back on track.